Hope you're ready. It's time for Decentralize Now.
Free the people, free the markets. Decentralize Now.
Season 2.
I got some stuff. I kind of want to have just like some relaxed shit to talk about, like feminist boobs.
You want to talk about
relaxing?
Like you want to talk about relaxing shit, and we'll get to the feminist boobs in just a moment. Because you started with feminist boobs, and I'm like, yeah, I know they're feminist, but I'm just staring at their tits. Like I really don't care what they're fucking saying. But then, like right after that, what in the fuck are you sending me after that with like some sort of like furries? There's like two dudes with cat mask on, like drinking out of a fucking giant, like, what do you call that? Not a cup. It's like what a king would drink out of. Like something Lil Jon would carry around, a chalice.
There's a guy he's really popular in the libertarian movement. I'm not going to leave his name out of it, but he actually helped organize the Olean, New York libertarian debate. And on his face, I'm getting to that. On his Facebook, he said that he wants to create a character called ANCAP Gimp, and apparently he likes to dress up in leather, and a good way to spread the libertarian message is to like dress up like a gimp, but promote like free market values. So I went on his Facebook, and then like the rabbit hole wound up with some pictures I showed you. Apparently there are these people. And listen, hey, if this is what you do, like it's what you do, that's fine.
Yeah, you're free to do that. I'm going to judge you for it and make fun of you.
I'm going to make
But it's totally your thing to do, man. I mean, you do. Yeah, you do you, brother.
So for the listener, it's a community of people who they dress up like dogs and they have like gay sex while they're dressed up like dogs.
Oh yeah, there's a group picture here, and there's quite a few men like very chummy with each other. Like they're holding each other closer than friends do. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, dude, all the half-naked people dressed as dogs in the front. We'll just ignore them.
There's a lot of these people. Like this isn't a small thing. Like this is a community. There's a lot of these pups. I just can't put myself in that mind. I don't relate to this at all.
How long until pup rights? Are they called pups? Because I keep seeing the word pup everywhere.
Yeah, they call themselves
like dogs. Yeah. So how long until the pup movement? We just LGBTQP for pups.
P's here. So other than what you thought, it's gonna have to be LGBTQPP. And again, if you're listening to this and this is your thing, you like to dress up like an animal and have sex like that, that's fine. But like I mentioned, it's just weird and it's just fucking weird.
Normal.
Man.
It's just not. It's not normal, dude. It's like extremely off-centered.
Like what happened? Like what happened in your life?
I'd rather people dress up like fucking dogs and have gay sex with each other than to fucking fuck with kids or something. You know what I mean?
Hear ya. I'm totally fine with that. It's like, the one you're looking at too. Those two dogs are pretending to fight over a cheeseburger. That's what that is. It's not a cup.
That makes it so much worse because it's like a giant stuffed fake cheeseburger.
Yeah, I just don't get
picture
this,
is getting the group picture is what I can't stop staring at, dude. It's like a lot of these people have their face covered. Like, yeah, I'm into it, but I don't want you to know who I am. But then there's just a couple guys here, like, "What's up? I'm Steve from down the road. What's going on?"
And I mean, some of them like there's that Uncle Fester looking guy in the middle where it's like, yeah, you dress up like a dog. But there's some people like if you didn't know they were into this, you wouldn't be able to tell. You know what I mean? They just look like normal dudes. I mean, outside of the present context.
Well, yeah, obviously, yes, yeah. Like the one guy in the middle is like that's the creepiest to me because it's like
the bald guy.
It's like there's a clear age difference between the two, and the younger guy is like dressed up in dog gear with like looks like a muzzle or something on his mouth, and then the older guy who looks like some sort of like Ninja Turtle villain is holding a leash. It's connected to the younger guy. That one's the one that's just creeping me out. Then there's the like the lumberjack guy that's got like Joe Biden hanging over his back off to the right. That's a little weird too.
Well, and there's a guy like apparently there's submissive pups, like the beta pups and the alpha pups. So there's the alpha pup at the bottom. He looks like the Terminator of gay pup sex. Have you seen him at the bottom?
The Terminator of gay pup sex. You're only going to hear that on this show, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to get that shit anywhere else.
So there's nothing really to say. There's no real point I'm trying to make. I just got on a rabbit trail and saw these pictures, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking flood your phone.
What the
full
fuck,
of fucking
dude, like,
furry shit.
It's like I researched some weird stuff, but I would say like the majority of my time online is like, ha, that guy got kicked in the nuts. I get it. I get off on these tangents and read about stuff and watch videos, but like I don't want to like just engulf myself in learning about this. Like you throw yourself in some weird places. How do you do that?
How do you do what?
Like you get so into it, like you engulf yourself in whatever weird shit you come across. I'm just like, oh, that's fucking creepy. like dive right in.
I've always related to extremists. You know what I mean? Like I've always just identified more with that. So I get in. I'm interested in it, and I want to know like what's the source of this and where did it start, and how does it begin? And it's just that's what I like extreme people. And I find these different extreme movements, and I just try to understand it. And I've always been just fascinated with it. For good or for bad, you know what I mean? But I just find it interesting. I find extremism interesting, which is why, I like extremists. They make life interesting. We have to fight extremism. Well, why is something wrong because it's extreme? That's not necessarily something is wrong because it's wrong, not because it's extreme.
I think people think of the word extreme like they hear extremist and they instantly go like terrorist. Nazis!
And I think that's a knee-jerk reaction that they want us to have. Like they want you to be this just boring, mundane moderate who poses no threat to the system and can be easily manipulated. But an extremist tends to think for themselves, and that's not what they want. So you're exactly right. They've taken it so that the word extremist is now a buzzword. But I look at that as a sign of honor. It's showing that you're not tapped into the system. You're able to think critically.
I wonder if the word extreme really means something different. If we used the word extreme growing up, like, this guy's extreme. This is extreme. It was cool. It was fucking crazy. I wonder if do kids still use the word extreme? Do people still say extreme?
I mean, extreme. I don't know.
Other than like Mountain Dew, does anyone use extreme?
At this point, like I try not to know what the kids are doing. I haven't hung out with any in a long time. But have you seen that meme of radical Islam? Have I showed you that?
No.
It's this like imam, like a Muslim priest, and he's skateboarding, and he does like a kickflip, and then he does a board slide, and he gives a thumbs up to the camera. He goes, "Radical Islam."
It's fucking hilarious.
Grooving, boom, radical
I
Islam.
like that one.
What kind of crazy things will our heroes talk about next? Stay tuned to find out.
But talking about extremists, I found this other one that I sent you some pictures. They're called Femen, and this is I got introduced to Femen, which is a radical. It's a radical fourth wave feminist group. One of their members, she was a 20-year-old philosophy student, and in Europe somewhere there was a live mass that was being broadcasted at a Catholic church, some ancient church, and she, goes as an attendee to this televised mass, and during the part where they're supposed to perform the Eucharist, she takes off her shirt and runs up and stands on the altar and raises her fist in the air, and on her chest it says, "I am God." And then the priests like bum rush her and just take her out of the church and hand her over to the police. But I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Because the Catholic Church, I mean, I don't really like the Catholic Church.
Yeah, fuck the Catholic Church. I don't give a shit about that. I don't understand what, I feel like running up and flashing your tits is a really easy way to say, you're part of something without actually having to really do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it's like
showed
men couldn't do that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I ran up and I showed them my boobs, and they were like, "You need to have a shirt to be in here, sir."
Like dicks out for freedom.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's see how fucking well that goes over. Y'all, women get a fucking public indecency charge. We'd all be fucking pedophiles, fucking sex offenders. Jesus Christ! You pull your dick out in public. Good God.
Well, we were talking about that before, about these feminist protesters, and it's the source. I've seen a lot of memes making fun of feminists, but I think I found that the group that does this type of thing, they're called femen. They're not females, they're men, but they're femen. And femen want to wipe out men. They think that we're obsolete. There's a mug that says all women are heroes. And they're just, into the female gender. And they'll say the way they type about their events, their protests, which it's just flashing. Like they're doing the same thing that would happen at what were those old movies? God, what were those old movies? I can play the theme song in the back of my head. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was like Girls Gone Wild. That's what it was. They're doing the exact same stuff as those Girls Gone Wild movies. They're just flashing themselves, but they write, messages on their
passive aggressive messages on their fucking chest.
That's the only difference
between them and Girls Gone Wild. God damn.
They're an artist.
You don't have to buy them drinks first. You just have to say something chauvinistic.
Yeah, we were talking before the program of man, if you're lonely, just try to be really, really misogynist, and hopefully these chicks will come up to your house and start flashing you or something.
Women don't know anything. I ran up to him and showed him my boobs. That'll show him. He's just saying it more now. It's fucking. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. Not that I've ever sat down and just talked to a feminist, hey, what's up? What's going on with you? But
if I want to talk to you, I'll ask. I didn't consent to this conversation.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! What is the reason for that? What is that supposed to? Is it just supposed to be shocking? Oh my God! A woman with her boobs out.
I think there's that. I think they're saying there's how come men can take their shirts off but women can't?
Who said they can't? I don't give a fuck.
Are you cool with nudity?
I mean, I'm not going to do it, but whatever. I don't give a shit. You do you.
Yeah, how does that work? I
don't think you go to Walmart and walk around naked next to the produce. I don't think that's very polite.
No.
People walk around naked in your own yard. Yeah, fucking do you, man. It's your fucking property.
Well, let's work this out just for the list. So, why can't someone be naked at a Walmart?
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess company policy.
I think that's really the answer. Is if the company feels that it's not appropriate, for you to be naked on their property, they can have that law. What about in public, like in public spaces?
I mean, it seems like there's public spaces where it's perfectly fine for people to shoot up heroin in front of everybody. Nobody gives a shit about that. So I mean, who really cares if someone's got their tits out or walking around fucking naked? I mean, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't know. I mean, I do have a kid. I guess that makes me a little uncomfortable, but it's I don't know, man. That doesn't bother me. And I don't understand. Just back to what I was saying about the feminist shit. I don't really understand why flashing your tits in public is is progressive. Yeah, I don't understand what it's
Well,
accomplishing.
I guess. Well, I think I understand where they're coming from. It gets attention. You know what I mean? What are they gonna do? They're gonna make a blog post that no one's gonna read, or with like 4 words on their boobs, they can get in the newspapers. You know, so it gets attention, and they're fighting for the female body. So they're saying, you know, we're gonna use the female body, which isn't ugly, which doesn't need to be hidden. Like I have actually read feminist literature, and I'm kind of scared because I'm highly susceptible to memes. Like if I put myself in a community, I will begin to parrot the beliefs of the community. And I noticed that after I read Jessica Crispin's "Why I'm Not a Feminist," like I began to parrot feminist ideology, which is weird. But anyway, but that's why it gets attention. It spreads their message. You know, it is one thing where it's like, oh, look at these chicks, they're crazy. They're, you know, part of me says, you know, women have had a rough end of the stick. You know, they weren't able to fucking vote. You know what I mean? So they've had a lot of oppression. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, we need to understand that. At the same time, I honestly believe, this is my personal belief, I believe there's a role that a woman should play in the family. And then I think it comes from evolution. I think it comes from, you know, our nature as beings, and that women, when they're outside of that role, they just aren't happy. Like if you look at the women in these pictures screaming with their shirts off, like these aren't happy women. You know, these are tortured, alienated, angry women. You know what I mean? Who don't have a purpose because they're living outside of their purpose, which is to be a mother in a loving family. And if you find, you know, meaning outside of that, being single or being in a lesbian relation or whatever kind of relationship you want, that's fine. You know, all the best to you. But I think that on the average, this is the role that leads to a healthy society, and it should be encouraged, not destroyed. I don't think. Not only do I not think there's something to be ashamed of for being a mother or even a stay-at-home mother, I think that's a beautiful thing that should be celebrated. And it's sad to see that destroyed and taken. I think there's a real societal detriment that happens when we, destroy and mock the family unit.
I wish I made enough money that I could just work and my wife didn't have to, but we don't. And I know for a fact that she would very much like for me to make enough money that she did not have to work. You know, she would love to just stay home and be a mom. And I wish I could do that for her, but we just I don't make enough cash. So I mean, I think women still, on the whole, for the most part, still want to be a mother and a wife. You know what I mean?
Of course they do. Absolutely.
I mean, if you choose to hear that and think poorly of that, then that's on you. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like I said, I wish I could do that for mine, and I don't think that that's an unreasonable thing for a woman to want. I don't think that's sexist or anything to assume that a woman would probably prefer to be a wife and mother than have to go out and work every day, because working every fucking day fucking sucks, asshole. You know?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, what is it that women want? They're not fulfilled. There's nothing that a man does at work that's really all that impressive. It's like, congratulations, Susan. Now you too can work at a soulless corporation that will eat away at your dignity one day at a time. Right. Here's your locker. Welcome to fucking Kodak. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Here at Costco, we take gender equality seriously.
I'm not going to have kids, so I could be a middle manager at Costco. I'm going to take billions of years of evolution and trade it in for a pension at Costco or PJ wholesale. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's awesome.
Whoops. Turns out that exchange wasn't that great.
Are you enjoying the podcast? Just kidding. We know you are, and you're welcome. You're listening to Decentralize Now.
Here's something I want. My computer's dying, so I do want to get this off my chest before we finish. I recently went to a ski resort, and I had a badass vacation. It's a great vacation. We really needed it. I'm up in the mountains. There was this really cool. They had these hot tubs that were in the snow. So like your face was freezing cold. There were icicles all over my face, but I'm in a hot tub. It was just badass. And there were two things. One of the things really bothered me. It's a ski resort. It's up on this giant mountain, and it's like a little village. Like you go up in the mountain, and you're in the middle of nowhere. Your cell phone doesn't work, and all of a sudden, there's a little artificial village that they've created for the ski resort. And like all the little shops, they constantly played reggae. And that really fucking bothered me because I'm like in the most anti-reggae. I'm on a fucking snow-covered mountain, and every time I go into the coffee shop, it's like prong prong tropical vibration. Ching, 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 ching. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Do you know where you are right now?
I'm on a fucking
There's
snow-covered
snow
mountain
outside, sir.
in New England, and it's like the stone that the builder refused will always be the head cornerstone. It really fucking pissed me off because then we went bowling to a nearby town. They did the same fucking thing. Get up, stand up. Don't stand up. Oh, you're right. Shut the fuck up.
Get up, stand up. Stand the pins back up. Get up, stand up.
Stand up
Try
on
and
the
ball a
ice.
strike. No.
That's like
Again, you're only going to hear
clean
this here,
humor.
ladies and gentlemen. This is the type of shit you only get on this show. Fucking retarded. Who wants to listen to reggae while they're bowling anyway?
It really gets me in the mood to bowl. Just white people listening to reggae. I used to do that. I tried to have dreads. I did it, but I was like 14. These people are like 36. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Java Joe's. What can I get for you? And like 36-year-old waiters really bug me too, because it's like this is all shit that they should have moved on from. Like there's hey, what's up, guys? My name's Cody. Welcome to Mako Mike's Bar and Grill. How are we feeling? We feeling good? Okay, great. Yeah, can I start you guys off with some appetite?
I love your little the music you do when you start talking about.
That's so every fucking reggae song starts.
It's so true. It's fucking exactly how every fucking reggae song is ever. I was just gonna say it's even funnier because on the 420 special episode, I totally put reggae music to fucking introduce the episode.
Oh man, it's so annoying. And there isn't I'm on this snow-covered mountain in upper New England. There isn't a black person in like a 200-mile radius, and it's so annoying. I don't know. I kind of felt disrespectful. Like these are songs about liberation and breaking slavery, and it's a bunch of white people listening to it at a bowling alley, ordering mozzarella sticks and shit. It just didn't feel it was in the fucking place, dude. I don't know, man.
If Bob Marley had only known.
I didn't write this song, man, for you to be eating mozzarella sticks. But that's another thing, dude. These waiters, they fucking piss me off. I caused a shitstorm. Listen, if you're listening to this and you're a waiter or you're a bartender, you're probably very good at what you do, and there's probably people who value what you do, but I don't. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. Like I come in, it's the same. It's some mildly attractive 21-year-old woman named Sammy in a black tank top at Chili's, trying to fucking.
Sammy. I work with Sammy. It's fucking.
Did they do that?
And she's pretty cute.
Well, that's what happens. In the South is the worst for. Dude, remember one time you and I went to a bar? I won't say where, and there was again this somewhat attractive 23-year-old single mother that was the bartender. God bless her. She's working. That's great. God bless her. It's fine. But she kept calling me hun towards the end, and I was supposed to be like, wow, oh, golly. Ooh. She said it one time. All right, thanks for coming in, hun. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, bye, hun. I'm like, all right, okay, have a good day, hun. Like emphasizing it. Like I fucking said it. and like she couldn't understand that I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like that's what these people do. It's they don't care. They're not really nice to you. They don't give a fuck. They don't offer me any fucking service, and I they get paid a lot of money. They get paid like $5. Is that unreasonable? $5 a table? Is that unreasonable for a tip?
Yeah, it depends on how much you order. I'm a
But it's
heavy
like-
tipper.
Yeah,
'Cause that
sometimes
job,
people will give-
I've worked in restaurants, man. So like, it's funny. I'm like totally opposite. That job sucks dick. So like, I usually tip pretty good, but I'm different. You know, like I don't want them to kiss up to me. Like I just want to be like, when I need something, just make sure you're around so I can get it. And other than that, don't fucking talk to me. Just leave me the fuck alone to eat my goddamn food. As long as I can do that, fuck yeah, dude. I'll tip them good.
Well, yeah, I guess that's fine. Like I tip them well, you know. I try to tip at least like $7 to $10 or something like that. Or sometimes, like now, no offense, but I'm not really worried about money, so I'll just be like, oh, whatever, fuck it, here's $10. I know it'll make their day or whatever. But it's like if they do that 3 times, $5 tips. You know, if this person gets a $5 tip 3 times, they just made $15 an hour plus their fucking wage, like $2. Now they moved up to minimum wage, so that they're making decent money.
Yeah, you
and
can
they're
make
not-
good money. You can make good money waiting and shit, man. You definitely can. If you have half a personality. I guess it's different for guys. You know what I mean? You actually have to have somewhat of a personality to be able to schmooze people over a little bit.
Yeah, and I like this guy I work with used to be a waiter, and you can like every time he talks to me, we'll be talking about something at work, but all I hear is, you know, would you like some, like, we have chili cheese fries on today, would you like that? Like that's all that I hear him say, because it's so insincere, and he I can tell he's trying to bond with me over stupid shit, and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm sorry if this is not really going anywhere interesting, dude, but I just don't fucking like waiters, man. I just
Hey
wanna
there,
go, I wanna
Chemtrail.
order
It's
my-
good to see you. How you doing today? Man, that's great. Have you seen the new staplers we have in? We have new staplers, and I believe it's a new brand staple.
I wish I could show you. It's this move they make where they smile and they lift their head up.
And they lean
And they
at you a little
slowly-
bit. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I was doing while I was saying it. I was
Oh
like,
fuck yeah, dude!
You kind of
It's
lean
definitely
in.
What's going on?
Kind of lean in a little bit when you say something.
Welcome to Ruby Tuesdays. I'll be Cody. I'll be your server.
My wife went to I wasn't with her. She was with a friend of hers, and they went to an Olive Garden. And there may have been alcohol involved. Their waiter's name was Raiden. And they're like, your name is Raiden. He's like, yeah, my parents were kind of hippies. So like entire time they were there, whenever they'd need a drink or anything, they'd go, get over here. Like from fucking Mortal Kombat. They were fucking yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
But
yeah,
I mean, I
I
don't
had-
really get why you don't like them. I mean, it is a shit job, dude. I mean, you're
Like,
at
get
least
another
nice to. You're like,
job,
I don't
then.
like you, but you're nice to them. A lot of people are not fucking nice. A lot of people fucking hate them and make it known. They're just a lot of people are just fucking jerks.
You know, and I think that's what people read into on my Facebook post. They think, oh, because you're saying this, you might like. Here's something. Well, this might be an interesting topic. Like, I'm antisocial. Like, I legitimately don't like other people, but I have feelings. Like, I care if someone's hurt. Like, if someone's hurting, I don't want to make people hurt. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to be their friend.
I'm
But
not
if
going to
they
ask
were-
you if you're okay, but I'll give you sympathetic eyes.
Well, no, like if someone's hurting, like I don't want them to hurt. I don't want to
That's
harm
just
other
funny.
people. But I also don't fucking want to talk about meaningless bullshit. So there are people who are psychopaths who like to talk, you know, but they're manipulative fucks who want to hurt you. They get a kick out of it. And I think, you know, I think just because I have this opinion that I don't like, it doesn't mean that I don't tip well or I try to make waiters feel bad. But you're right, there are psychopathic people there that don't give a fuck. Like, it's like, you serve me, I treat you like shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's a fucking shitty situation to be in.
I feel like
You probably get that all the time for what you do.
I guess where I don't really have to, like, I'm not waiting or anything. I really don't have to interact with people very often, which is why I like this. why I like this job. Sorry, that's why I like this job. I don't really have to interact with people very often. I have to interact. I feel like I'm around more people at the restaurant, but I have to interact with more people at the hotel.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I find at the restaurant most of the people, to be honest, are relatively nice. But I know they give the waiters some shit.
Shit.
People are dumb too. You know, you got to keep that in mind. People are just fucking dumb.
I'm kind of dumb, dude. Like, I went to the... Like, it took me a long time to figure out how to get the bowling shit to work. Like, I could tell, like, I was taking longer than normal. Like, because we went and got a table, and then we wanted to transition to the bowling alley, so that meant we got a different server. And so I think I pissed off one of the servers because it's like, well, now she has to clean up our drinks, but we didn't order them with her. She's not going to get any money or any tips. So I kind of like fucked up the flow. And, you know, then I bought the bowling alley tickets. And it took me a long time to figure out the bowling thing. And then I went to buy extra bowling tickets, but they're like, no, the bowling ticket, it gives you 2 hours worth of bowling and you only bowl for 15 minutes. So I feel like I'm that guy. I'm that like bumbling dumbass at the pizza parlor that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And yeah, there are people like me out there. And we, if you're listening to this, you know, I'm sorry in advance. We just don't know. Like, I just don't know how this shit works. I'm sorry that I'm fucking up your restaurant.
It's hard too, because like I feel like I get irritated with people like that, you know. But I have to remember, like, I'm around this shit every day. Like, I obviously know how this shit fucking works. I know what's going on here. You know, I work here.
Exactly.
And then this person walks up and like, no, I've never done this before. I don't know what this. How does this work? And it just fucking irritates the shit out of me. But like, I have to remember, like, they've never done it before. Fucking pretend to be fucking give a shit person for a second, you know?
Oh shit.
It sucks being give a shit person.
You're currently listening to the best podcast in the whole fucking universe.
Decentralize Now.
Oh shit.
What are you watching?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Liveleak.com is a website that posts some pretty graphic shit. This is one of like an Antifa guy who tried to block somebody's car, and then the guy tried to move over. Then he took an umbrella and tried to knock the guy's windows in, and then the guy just said, "I'm gonna beat the shit out of you," and just beat the shit out of this Antifa guy. Oh damn. I can feel it too.
Sounds like he deserves it. I mean,
oh totally.
Hey, I'm just driving to work. You're like, I'm gonna fucking break the windows out of your car. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you now.
That's exactly what happened.
Like,
that's a play-by-play.
We were both going on our ways, just minding our business, and then you got all up in my business and started shit. So now this is happening.
I wish I could do a John Madden impersonation. No, here's where the Antifa gets in front of the car and starts beating it with an umbrella. Now, this is a really bad move. I think this is where the defense really broke down. And this man offensively beat his ass into the ground. You can see it, boom, wham, wham, over and over again. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's fucking awesome. Oh my god. It's like
you should see this guy too. He's wearing pink. He's got a My Little Pony backpack on. He's trying to knock this guy's window out with an umbrella.
Yeah, if you look like that, don't do those things. I think that's a good rule of thumb.
Oh man.
Attention. Are you wearing a My Little Pony t-shirt? Do you have a rainbow backpack on? If you've answered yes to any of these following questions, don't do the following things. Fuck with someone bigger than you. That's about it. I love that video of the those fucking feminist bitches. I don't even know what it was for, blocking the street.
That's a great one.
And that dude's in fucking scrubs. I don't know if you noticed that, but that dude's in fucking scrubs.
Yup. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, like, I'm pretty sure he's probably either had a stressful day or he's about to have a stressful day. You know what I mean? Dude probably works in a fucking hospital somewhere, so he fucks up shit. Like, get the fuck out of the road! People gotta go to fucking work! Fucking love it, man. It's great.
Fucking way! Here's a great meme. Hey, babe, you smell that? No, me neither. However, carbon monoxide might be present, which of course is odorless. Still install carbon monoxide detectors to make sure we're safe.
I thought I knew where you were going, and then I didn't. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny.
That's a good one. There's bubblegum in the baby's hair. That's Mr. Mom, dude. Have you ever heard that song?
No.
There's bubblegum in the baby's hair. Sweet potatoes in my lazy chair. It's been like this all day long. It's only Monday, Mr. Mom.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, man.
Sounds like a fucking Geico commercial.
You think you've heard it all? You haven't heard shit. Stick around for more Decentralize Now.
Say that again? I didn't hear you.
Did you see we got a message on Decentralized Now about music. It's actually not one of my friends, it's one of your friends. No,
Okay.
do you know Joe?
No. Like, I have a lot of. It's mostly people I don't know, on my Facebook.
So like we put out a thing saying we were gonna do like a Decentralized Now presents, and it hasn't come into fruition yet. But the whole idea was, hey, if you make music, let us know, and we'll feature it on our podcast. So someone reached out to us, and name was Swish, and I'm like, okay. And the message says, you should be able to see it as well. If not, we need to get your settings to the same as mine. But it says, but hey, put my music on. I play free market music. And I'm like, okay, cool. I looked at him. He's actually your friend.
I saw that post. Yeah, I didn't look into it yet. I haven't listened to any of the music. I saw that you said you were looking it up, but no, I haven't heard any of it. But I did see the post.
Yeah, do you mind pulling it up? Or at least typing in joesteinmusic.com. It's I don't know. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole tonight, dude.
What do you mean?
His record is called Mirciandesi, and their song is called At the Mall. The words are, you can get it all at the mall. Boys chasing girls, girls chasing boys. Everybody wants to get a brand new toy. You can get it all at the mall.
Yeah, I'm on his fucking website right now.
It's just kind of dorky, but it's his record about
The website is a joke. Maybe I shouldn't say that if he's potentially. Are we gonna have him on? Do you want to have this guy on?
I don't think
It's gonna determine how I talk about him for the rest of the fucking podcast. So.
Well,
I don't want to exercise between lost and found.
Dude, if you go to his music, pizza and ice cream.
Oh, I'm there. Yeah, I see it.
Get it all at the mall. Do it all at the mall. Get it all at the mall. It was Sunday afternoon. It couldn't come too soon. I got the call. Meet me at the mall. I got the call. Go to the mall. I got the call. Meet me at the mall. Do it all at the mall. Get it all at the mall. Do it all at the mall. Get it all at the mall. I pledge my allegiance. I pledge my allegiance. I pledge my allegiance to the mall. Get it all at the mall.
I mean, it's bad. I mean, it's bad.
You can do it all at the mall.
What I want and what I need.
I need a job.
What I want and what I need.
I need a job.
Somebody hire me.
I need a job.
Somebody hire me.
I need a job.
I'm competing with people every day, but everyone lies like a resume. I wanna be honest and do it the right way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's really, really bad. I don't think we're having this guy on the show.